Yeah. Yellow dress, teddy bear, yellowish white. So yellow and white for the horse. Then yellow for the photo album, text. Then two windows. Come to this particular picture. 30 seconds, we're going to observe this. Okay, come to the questions. Who was on camp duty on 9th according to the picture?
James.
James is correct. In the picture, apart from the trees and plants, what is the total number of things with life?
4.
How many?
5.
5. So what are the things you're counting? 3 boys and?
Butterfly
and pigeon
N.
or bird.
Okay. Hen and the bird. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 living forms that we have apart from the trees. And James was on duty on 9th. So correct. Coming to the next picture. This one. In this picture, you're supposed to observe the picture for a while, and then I'll ask you a question about the presence of one living thing in this. So try to observe the types of living things in this. All the animals that you can see, all the snowmans you can see, non-living forms as well, trees, Christmas trees. Try to gather as much information as you can in the short period of time. The sheer number of the living things is a little hectic in this picture because there are too many. Okay, come to the questions. Was there a panda in the picture?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Where did you see the panda? Behind?
Behind the tree.
3.
Okay. How many snowmen could you see? It
4.
should be snowmen. Okay, 4. All right. Could you see a dragon in the picture?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. What about a unicorn?
Right side. Yes, ma'am. Unicorn
Where was
is
the
there.
unicorn? On the bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom
Bottom.
left side, right side?
Right.
Huh.
Right side.
Correct. Okay. Now in this picture, you're supposed to observe all the details, and the next picture I'm going to show is going to be the same picture with certain differences. So you're going to find out what changes. So in this, you have a couple of elements, but there are not too many elements. So you're supposed to observe the colors, the placement, how the numbers are written, or the illustrations on the garments, or the pattern of the dog, the number of birds, the way they're flying, clouds. Okay. Come to the next picture. So this is the next picture. What are the changes?
Color of the bird.
Snowman's
Bird.
bottom.
The bird.
One tree is missing.
One tree is missing.
Extra.
Snowman's lower part.
Snowman do not have
Bottom side.
dots on the lower part.
Yeah.
And the hat on the snowman.
The hat and the snowman.
Uh, extra window.
Extra window. What else? Like, is there something changed in the sky?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What is the change?
Chimney or something.
Chimney.
No, ma'am.
What about the sun? Is the sun the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Same.
What about the textures and things on these people's clothes?
Blouses of that man who's.
This man's?
Yes, ma'am.
The black line is not there.
Yes,
And what
ma'am.
about the
This
jacket?
girl's jacket is
Snowman's
something.
Snowman's thing, yeah, we noticed. Yeah, he's changed here.
This
The
girl's
buttons.
jacket.
And the hat. Girl's jacket has changed. Correct. Nothing about the dog?
His
Okay.
tail.
The tail of the dog, what was
Ma'am,
the
I
change?
think dog's whiskers.
So let's go back to the picture and see how many we
And the
figured out.
window.
And the window, yeah, we talked about the window.
And the bird.
The bird also we talked about. Yes, the bird has changed. Snowman's hat, snowman's buttons, then girl's jacket, man's pants, doggy, and window. So we're gonna see if we got all of them correct. There you go. This was the first picture. If you look at this man over here, and then you look at this man over here, what are the changes? The buttons. You see it? In the first image, he has one button. In the second image, he has two buttons. Then for the dog, they've added whiskers, as you noticed. For the house, an added window. For the snowman, they removed some buttons. For the birds, they changed one bird. So yeah, all the changes. So the one we probably missed was the jacket of the man, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And also the gloves.
Oh yes, the gloves also. The gloves have a black line that we talked about, no? The missing black line. Okay. So yeah, come to this particular picture. Okay. Coming to the questions for this. What's for lunch?
Salad and noodles.
Salad and noodles.
Salad and noodles is correct. Okay. What is the color of the roses on the counter next to the window?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow. What is the color of the other flower?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow. How many pots were there on the stove top?
2.
2.
3.
2. On the stove top, there were only 2. One had a lid open with a ladle in, and one was closed. Okay. What is the color of the cat?
Black and grey.
Grayish.
Grey.
Gray. All right, black and gray. Gray. So that is all right. So let's take one final look at it. So it's not black and gray. What is the color?
Dusty color.
Yeah, so it's a, an achromatic brownish shade. So it's in the browns. Yeah, stove top, 2 pots, yellow flowers. All right. Come to this picture. All right. One, two. Color of the shorts of boy washing the cycle in the picture?
Green.
Green. What is the t-shirt he's wearing? Color?
Faint green.
So both are green. Green, green. In the picture, how many females do you see?
2.
2.
2.
2. Which of this is in the picture?
Rugby ball.
Rugby ball. Where is the rugby ball?
Car's headlight.
Headlight.
Yeah,
Headlight.
headlight of the car. Yeah, correct. Could you find any other hidden shape in the image which looks similar to some other thing? Maybe an ice cream cone? No?
Bucket.
Bucket looks a little different, yeah. The one on the left side. How many windows did you notice in the picture?
3.
Apart from the car windows?
3.
3.
4.
4.
5.
ma'am.
5. 5. There were 5 pictures. No, 5 windows. There was one tiny element coming in at the
Yes,
top.
ma'am. On the
Yeah,
top.
yeah. So if we go back to the picture, here, rugby ball. Then this is the window I'm talking about, the one on top. Can you see my cursor?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the 5th window. Okay. Come to this picture.
What is that hidden part?
Oh no, I thought I saw this as an ice cream cone. Do you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it looks like an ice cream cone, doesn't it? So if it was like if they had asked in the other question in the hidden objects, instead of rugby ball, if they had given ice cream cone, so you should have been able to figure that out. But I didn't give that because like 2 different colors. I mean the same colors, so you might not have been able to observe that. But yeah, it's good to observe even things like that because there can be questions like that. Okay, moving to the next question. Okay, so let's go to the question. How many buckets do you see in the picture?
20.
18.
20.
20.
Okay. In the picture, how many females do you see?
6.
Okay, so that'll be including the kids also. Yeah. Which of these are not in the picture? It's
Frog.
Frog.
okay. Instead of frog, what other animal do you see?
Dog. Fish.
Squirrel,
Deer.
dog,
Dog and
Birds.
cat.
Deer.
deer,
Deer.
What?
Birds.
Deer.
Stray
Deer.
deer.
Birds.
What is the color that you see for the deer in this picture?
white,
Gray.
white, gray.
It's the shadow color, right? So it's the blue,
Shadow.
I think. I'm not okay. Let me just check
It's
that.
blue.
It's blue, I think. Okay. How is the fish?
Hidden.
Yeah, it
Hidden
was
with trees.
hidden.
Then, ma'am. Blue color.
Yeah,
Between the trees.
so just like lines. It was just a line drawn.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you find a letter somewhere in the image?
Yes, ma'am.
Where
Yes.
was it?
A man doing something like spraying on the tree.
There was a girl wearing a red scarf. What was on the bottom of that scarf? Did you see that?
X and O.
X.
Okay. Okay.
And there was a
That
car
looks
also.
like an envelope. The thing that she has like on the bottom. So she has X's, 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 and when it goes on to the bottom, you see an envelope.
And
There
there was
are,
a car,
huh? There were
hidden car.
car. There are a lot of hidden elements in this picture. If you like to figure, you can find a lot of things. So, like here, this scarf I'm talking about. Now you see the envelope? Then there is the deer, the blue deer. Here's the fish, the squirrel. Then the man holding, what were you saying?
Snake is there.
Snake is there. Oh, I can't see the snake. Where is it? There's a kite also. Can you see the kite?
Between that branch or below the tree.
Here, there's a kite. Between the branch below the tree. This one is, yeah, the snake. And then there is an anchor on the boy.
And there is a car on the trunk.
The hidden car. All right. So we've observed all the details of this particular one. No other things, no? No other hidden things? Yeah. So we can move on. All right. This one, I think you might have seen this before. Have you?
Yes, ma'am.
So were you able to figure all the
From
faces
last
in
year
this?
Nata paper.
Ah, all right. So can you figure out number of faces in this now? Okay. Let's take 30 seconds and try to figure out all the faces we can see in the image. Okay, let's move to the questions. How many faces do you see in the picture?
10.
10,
9.
8, ma'am.
8,
9.
9. Okay, let's go and try to find all the faces. Okay, but before that, in the picture, how many men do you see? Now, I'm not talking about the faces, I'm talking about full body.
2.
2.
2. So let's go and see. Escape. Can you take me to the faces one by one? So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. This is 7. Where is the 8th and 9th face?
Ma'am,
Yeah,
the eighth one here.
here, where?
The eighth one is
Yeah,
near
the
the
bird.
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 Yeah, this one.
Bird.
The ninth one?
Ninth, near that bird's backside.
Backside, ma'am. Here, like
This one.
eyes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so another one, this one. All right. All right. So 9 faces in total. We finished with the pictures pretty quickly today. So guys,
Ma'am,
yes,
how many men in the picture is 2 or 3?
full one, then two. Two will be considered, no?
Ma'am, then
Because only these two. Yeah.
the backside of the bird.
This one, no, those are not like, we can't consider them men because these are just faces.
Okay, ma'am.
We need a full figure, so
Okay.
we don't have that. Apart from that, any questions about any of the pictures that we discussed? So this time I tried to show you images where you have hidden elements, and like this one. So in which you have a lot of hidden elements which you have to figure out. So like kites. So you have to remember that sometimes they are going to play with color or going to try to hide it with other forms. So in this one, as you see, the kite's ribbon, they've gone through and tied it to the man's muffler. So you have to make correlations by looking at these things. Then apart from that, I think, yeah, they can place direct objects onto the images like this one, wherein they can try to hide that form by putting it in a similar form. Then this was pretty much clear. Like there was nothing I
Ma'am,
can.
in that tree picture, you
The
say that
sun?
letters. So can we consider that trees as Y letter?
Violet. Which one?
Trees.
Violet. Where?
That tree is looking
This
like
one.
Y.
Violet. If they ask you to find hidden letters in an image, that is also one possibility that they can find you, like ask you to find hidden letters. In that case, you'll be looking at those aspects of the image.
Okay.
But I think word searching and letter searching is quite a thing of, younger kids. They give questions to younger kids for that. I mean, not in Nata. I'm not sure. So I tried to get images with a lot of elements and so some different elements. For this particular image, if I were to ask you, uh, can you figure out how they got to the place? Can you make correlations like this? Or can you tell the time of the day by observing the shadow? So sometimes questions like
Noon.
it's noon, yeah, that is definite. This noon. So if we go into complexities, we can have much complexer questions. So they can probably ask you a question based on like this. So if you know how the shadows work, you'll know that it's noon. Around 1 or 2. Just 1, I think. Then when I ask you how did they get here, you're gonna look at this part of the image. So
Boat.
they got here by using a boat. But what perplexes me is the hen in the picture. Then if you notice this particular picture, so in this, like the image I showed you the other day, the pigeon one, so the hidden pigeon one. So this is the closest one I could find to that one. Mm, yeah. And there can be a lot like similar questions like this one. They can give you a tree in which you have to figure out faces. Or they can give you so non-living things might be making silhouettes in places which will look like your faces or look like people. So all those questions are possible. So this is one variety of questions, new questions that I wanted to introduce. It's coming Nata. So in next class we'll probably have more of these questions. I think we do not have a class tomorrow. On Tuesday, I think we'll have the next session. Apart from that, anything you want to ask or any suggestions, any questions? Guys? No? Nothing? Okay, are you finding any of these questions difficult or are you facing any kind of difficulty in this class? Okay, okay, Yashashri. All right then. Gaurav sir? Gaurav sir? Okay, I think he's a little busy.